I will move something that's in my way. Because I determine it shall move.
Hey y'all, what's good in the hood? It's your boy Mr. Move Something. We out here at Rouse, post-workout. Came in here to grab some groceries so that we can get that good post-workout meal. I want to show you guys exactly what I eat. So y'all stay tuned, check me out, and be sure to follow me and subscribe to all my social media handles. Come on. Alright y'all, so I just got finished hitting the gym, putting in work. So I came to the supermarket to get my post-workout food, which is ground turkey and broccoli. That's what I love to eat after I finish working out. Protein shakes are great options, but you don't want to base your whole day or your week of getting all your protein from a shake. You want to try to get that from food, y'all. But in the interim, what I like to get personally is Body Fortress. Body Fortress, the reason why I get Body Fortress is because it's the cheapest thing on the market. 60 grams, that's what covers 2 scoops of protein powder. 60 grams of protein. You can drink that immediately after your workout or in between the day, in between meals. Yeah, Body Fortress, they definitely on point with theirs, and they're the most affordable thing in the game. Muscle milk is a great option for most of you guys out here who are lactose intolerant, who have to get put on the porcelain when they drink protein powder. So muscle milk, it doesn't have the milk, it doesn't have milk in it, so you can drink this and not have to worry about passing gas throughout work or wherever else you're at. Or if you're on a date with somebody, you don't have to worry about giving the person a sneak attack because muscle milk doesn't have that component. So you can give this a try. The only difference with muscle milk is that it's a little more expensive. You don't get as much bang for your buck. All right, so these are options for y'all out there. Take advantage, y'all. All right, y'all, so most people out there, when you come to pick up your meat, you have your options. You have chicken, you have steak, and then you have ground turkey. Unfortunately for me, chicken and steak, they get stuck between my teeth. That's just what it is. So ground turkey is my favorite option. That's what I choose. That's normally what I eat. 90% of the day, I'm eating ground turkey. So Rouse, thank God they got a special going on, $2.49 a pound. And I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna take advantage of it. So ground turkey, what I try to stick with is 93% lean or above. You could get 99%, but 93% usually works for me. 7% fat. And just to be real with y'all, I usually eat about 4 of these a day, or 1 of these a day. Pretty much, it doesn't last in my house. I knock it out so fast, but I try to take advantage of any deal when I come across one. So I stock up on these. I'm gonna go ahead and stock up right now. All right, y'all, so I know a lot of y'all love bacon. At one point in time, I used to love bacon too. I love the grease, I love the taste, but bacon isn't good for you, dog. It isn't. If you're working out and you're training, you gotta leave bacon the fuck alone. Bacon is high in sodium, and you gotta, just think about it. When you're putting bacon in a pan and you see all of that fat just coming off of it, that's really what you're gonna put back into your body. So you gotta leave bacon alone. I encourage all of you guys out there to give bacon the boot. If anything, just stick to once a week. But if you can, just go ahead and part ways with it. I know a lot of you guys love to eat Jimmy Dean sausages and all of that pork, but what I want to encourage you guys to do is take advantage of turkey sausage. And this is what I eat right here. It's 65% less fat. Jennie-O should sponsor me, man, because I'm always buying up their shit. I'm always showing them love. So anybody out there, if you have a contact at Jennie-O, tell them to holler at the kid, because I need a sponsor. I need to get sponsored by Jennie-O. But this is what I eat every morning, these turkey sausage patties. The first thing I eat in the morning is oatmeal. Now, I'm just like many of you guys. I used to love to have Rice Krispie treats. I used to love Pop-Tarts. I used to love Cocoa Krispies, Apple Jacks, Toasted Oats, all of that shit. But I had to switch my game up, and I had to get down with oatmeal. So I don't do the flavored options. I keep it basic, old-fashioned oats. I eat these, one of these lasts me a whole week. This is what I eat in the morning. 1 cup of oats, mix it up with a little water, And what I also do is I put a scoop of protein powder in there. And if you want flavor, that should give you flavor. It's the protein powder itself. But give oatmeal a try. Let that be your first meal of the day. In my prime, I used to eat not 1, but 2 dozen eggs a day. I used to boil these bad boys up in the morning, and throughout the day, I would eat about 2 dozen eggs. But the thing about eggs is you don't want to have the egg white. You don't want to eat the yolk because the yolk is high in cholesterol, so you have to really watch yourself. So after a while, I got tired of boiling eggs because you got to boil the egg, then you got to crack it, peel it, then you got to separate the yolk. The kid ain't got time for that. So what I do now is I come over here, and what I like to buy are liquid egg whites. Saves a lot of time, man. It is a little bit more expensive, but it saves a lot of time. You can actually drink this too. I know it sounds nasty as hell, but you can actually drink this just like a regular milkshake or just like lemonade. But liquid egg whites, this is what you want to fill up your refrigerator with. You should definitely have egg whites throughout the week. Let this be your second meal of the day, egg whites and turkey sausage. One of the things that I had to start adapting and putting into my daily routine is grapefruit juice. Now, I don't like grapefruit juice. You know, as a kid, my grandmother used to try to make me eat grapefruits. And in my opinion, grapefruits are the nastiest fruit out of the whole spectrum because it has this aftertaste and it sticks to you. But grapefruits are very good for you. So over here, this is what the boy drinks every day. Simply grapefruit. A glass of this in the morning. This is the first thing I drink. Most people like to drink water in the morning. I drink a glass of grapefruit juice. It cleans out the system and it's very good for you. Give it a shot. So I'm pretty sure most of you out there, when it comes to watching movies or kicking back at the crib, you love to have the Chips Ahoy, Oreos, Doritos, all the stuff that you really shouldn't eat. But what I want to give you guys is another option. So I love to eat rice cake patties. Right over here. I know it sounds like punishment, but this stuff here, even though it doesn't have much flavor, this is a great option. Rice cake patties. Give it a try. Don't knock it until you try it, y'all. So back in the day, I too loved ice cream. Bluebell's ice cream had me hooked up like a crack fiend, y'all. What I want to do is give you guys another alternative. Right over here you have yogurt. And the beauty of yogurt is that it's high in protein. So even though it has a good taste to it, you're also getting protein, which is good for the body. So what I encourage you guys to do is give yogurt a shot. You can actually eat yogurt in between meals. It's a great option. Give Dannon's Light and Fit a shot. This is what I eat on a daily basis. For all of you out there looking for snack options, you know, put the Doritos down, put the Cool Ranch down, put the Chips Ahoy down, and step over here and fuck with the almonds, y'all. So almonds, it's like brain food. It's real good for you. If you're like at work or something, or if you're in school, or if you're taking a break in between classes, almonds are the way to go. This is good for you. Keep it in the car, keep it in your backpack, keep it at your desk at work, and snack on some almonds whenever you get hungry. Alright? Alright, y'all. So you gotta keep up with your veggies. I know many of you guys back in the day when we grew up as kids, eating vegetables was like punishment. So most of us don't fuck with vegetables, but you do need to incorporate that into your daily intake. You want to have some vegetables in the mix. So asparagus is probably the best option in the business. Asparagus, it does cost a little bit more. It is a little bit more expensive than green peas and broccoli, but asparagus is real good for you. Give it a shot. I eat a lot of broccoli, y'all. So usually my meal consists of ground turkey and broccoli. That's really pretty much what I eat throughout the day. There was a point in time where I used to eat McDonald's, y'all. French fries, potatoes, that was my vegetable of choice. But I had to make that change up because if you don't, you'll never see the change in the body, y'all. So I haven't had McDonald's in 3 years. You know, it wasn't an easy let me go, but eventually I was able to kick that bad habit and I started fucking with vegetables. And as you guys can see, you know, change takes place when you make change. So y'all give these vegetables a shot. So y'all see we over here, frozen food section. This is usually the first area that most people come to when they come to the supermarket. So I'm just showing you guys that this is the devil's work over here. This was like my reward, a daily reward. If I wasn't eating Pizza Hut, I was eating DiGiorno. So I'm not trying to give them a shout out. I'm just letting you guys see what not to fuck with, all right? These right here, these had me in the headlock, man, because I couldn't stop eating ice cream sandwiches. When I got home from work or from school, I got a snack on these, you know, but there's nothing good about this. I mean, like, this is the devil's work, y'all. The devil is busy. If you got this in your freezer, you're already fucking up, man. And I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. You know, this isn't named. This is named exactly what it is. All right, Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches. That's exactly what you're gonna turn into. They named this appropriately. So I highly recommend y'all find an alternative. Leave this shit alone. Don't fuck with it. You know, there's nothing good about it. If you're putting in work in the gym, then all this is gonna do is just tear apart everything that you built up. You know, you don't. If you're building up your foundation, then you got to scrap this. Popsicle sticks, drumsticks. Get this shit out of here. If you're trying to be about change, these are the things that you got to let go of, y'all. You got to let go of it, because all it's gonna do is set you back. All right. I hate to be Mr. Rogers, and I hate to be, you know, that guy that's telling you not to have a good time. But if you're trying to be about that change, you got to really monitor the alcohol. You know, the alcohol can definitely set you back. It can fuck you up. I'm not telling y'all not to have a good time. If you kicking it with your boys, you know, once a week, that shouldn't hurt too much. But it's when you're doing something on a daily basis, that's when you start fucking up. This bud ain't for you. You come home from a hard day's work, you need to get your mind off things. You know, you might want to drink a beer, but you got to find a better solution. You know, I pretty much just drink water, man. That's really all I drink throughout the day is water, at least a gallon a day. I'm in prep mode, so I'm drinking close to 2 gallons a day at this point. There was a time Ralph's had me on lock. When this chicken came straight out the deep fryer back in the day, you know, I used to be first in line. I used to hit up Ralph's and set up a time to come pick up their chicken because it was just that addictive. I highly recommend that you guys give fried chicken the boot, because you're not really going to benefit from it at all. You know, if you got to get some grilled chicken, that can work out for you, but fried chicken, it's just not the move, man. It's not the move at all. So let it go and move on. Try to elevate to something better.